Hi, I'm Kari Schneider, and I'm very excited to be here today to share with you a little bit how you can get jump-started fast. My sister and I have been with the company for 5.5 years now. We've been on the first 3 dream trips the company had. Now we've been on 40 vacations, and we're living the lifestyle we've always dreamed of. Thank you to World Ventures. It took us out of over $50,000 in debt, and it's changed our lives financially. So I'm going to share with you how you can get jump-started fast, doing a quick start game plan and getting started. So first of all, you want to learn it, you want to teach it, and you want to duplicate it. Not only motivates you, but it motivates your team. So you want to download the Getting Started sheet. What this is going to do, it's the outline to take a new person getting started with World Ventures through 20 to 30 minute game plan in the first 24 to 48 hours when they get started. No longer than at least a week when they get started, but literally the first 24 to 48 hours. So as you go through this game plan, on this sheet, number 1 is, why are you doing this business? Maybe it's your time with your family. Maybe it's being debt-free. Maybe it's college education for the kids, a new home, a new car, whatever it may be. Why is achieving success a must for you? You've got to determine that, write that down, and know what your why is and why you're doing this business. Number 2 is set your goals. Under that same section, it talks about set your short, your midterm, and your long-term goals. Be specific, be measurable. It's achievable and realistic, and have a timetable for it. So, for example, you're going to want to set your goal and be able to look back on exactly what your short-term, midterm, and long-term goals are for this company. Now, you want to set your weekly time commitment. How much time do you have to involve yourself with World Ventures? Maybe it's 8 hours. Maybe it's 4 events that you're going to get involved with during the week. Maybe it's part-time. Maybe you're doing this full-time. Whatever it is for you, write that down, because it's very important in how much time you're going to do this business. So for example, if your goal is, I want to hit director making $5,000 a month by October 31st, 2012, then what you're going to want to do is adjust your time commitment, and so you'll know exactly what you need to do to get there. So we've got many people that set their goals every Sunday, plan out their entire week, and know what they need to do to be able to hit their goal in time for the time they've set. So that is the next thing that you want to do. So number 2 is use your membership. We want you to get familiar with your websites. Your worldventures.biz website. Very simple. Go there, log in. You can see the back office that tracks everything for you, and that's where you send people, if you want them to see the video, to World Ventures, and they can get started with us there. The Dream Trips Life website. If you have the Dream Trips Life membership, here is your website that you can see for your membership. Now you can obviously go there, you can print out the discounts for the dining, the entertainment. You can also go to the Dream Trips Mall there, and so that has access to everything for the discounts right there on the website. And to book travel. That is your booking engine for flights, cars, hotels, and anything, whether you or anybody else goes there to book travel. So you're able to earn now the Rovia bucks to spend on your own personal travel through that site. Next, we have our Dream Trips. So guys, with your Dream Trips Live program, it has the core of our program, which is Dream Trips Travel Club. With that, you want to go book a dream trip, go on a vacation, enjoy it, and you want to text the word DREAM to 77007, which puts you on the Dream Trips text sizzle deal text that you're able to get from the company. So those are the top 3 sites that you need to know about, which you have, and use your membership as number 2. All right, along with this, we have our concierge service. So you want to download the app. If you have an iPhone now, you're able to use that. You can dial the number that you see on the screen, and this is the number that you're able to use. 1-855-896-2815 is the number that you're able to call to activate your concierge service and use it on a daily, 24-hour, 7 days a week basis. All right, number 3 on that sheet and getting started is get to know your support team. Very simple. At least 3 people that you know on your teams, that your upline leader, what rank they are, and what is their phone number. Make sure that you get that just so you have any questions at all, you know who to contact. Number 4, attend weekly live presentations and get to the next Fast Start training in your area. Write this down. For the new person that gets started, or if you're watching this and this is your getting started, know what the next live presentation is, the day, the time, and the address, and when is the next Fast Start training class that you can get involved with, because you want to get jump started fast in the live events that are going on. So if there isn't one going on in your area, you can use the online trainings, get to the one that's closest to you. If not, start one up. Here we've got the next thing, number 5, create your top 10 list. Who is the most successful people that you know, the most credible, the honest, the most aggressive? You can see there's a variety of people that you can talk to on your list, but all we really want is your top 10 that we're going to work through first. So with your top 10 list, we want their name, we want the city that they're in, and we want their phone number. Why do we want to do this? Because we want to know exactly where they're at, because if they're in your local market and there's live events going on, I invite them to a live event. That's really one of the best ways, I believe, to get someone to see this. The next way is obviously we have different ways to show this that I'm going to talk about next. But our goal for someone getting started is to earn their money back within their first week. Let's say the latest is their first month. So what we're going to do is our goal out of the top 10 is to get 6. That's going to earn them their $570 back. And you can see on the game plan sheet it has 3 left, 3 right. So we talk about getting started. When someone gets started, I show them, hey, you came in on my left side. Your first 3 people are going to go on the left side. And then you have the next 3 people on the right. So they know exactly where the next memberships are going in their team. Number 6 is learn the exposure process. It's the 2-step invite. So now you have your top 10 to invite. How are you going to invite them to see this information? Obviously, we have the 4-step invite video with Dave Watson. Definitely watch that because, hey, I've got something you got to see. So they're going to actually see what's going on. You're going to invite them, and that's what you're going to use the phone. What are you doing tomorrow night at 7 o'clock? Nothing? Great. I've got something you got to see. Be at the Omni or be at the meet me at Starbucks, whatever it is. 7 o'clock, I'll see you there. So there's the 4-step invite that you can personally call. Here's the 2-step text invite. With the 2-step text invite, and you can obviously use this with your cell phone, our goal is to invite them, expose them, and then enroll them. You can use the text invite that I'm going to go over to all different types of events, whether it's a live event, a travel party, a 2-on-1, the DVD, the website, or using just a magazine. Honestly, I believe the best way to show it is in person. If not, the next way is a 2-step invite to invite them also to coffee, maybe to Starbucks. So, hey John, you free for coffee this week? You free for coffee tomorrow? And he obviously is going to say yes or no. If he says sure, then say cool, how about 6 o'clock at Starbucks? The next one you could use is, hey John, you going to be home tonight? And if he says yes, cool, I'll stop by at 7. I have something for you. There's another one you could say, hey John, you're going to be at your computer tonight? If he says yes, perfect, I'll call you at 7. Cool? Now, if they say no, then great, I'll call you later. So only if they say yes, then you're able to go on to that next step. And this is all through text, very simple. All right? Number 7, additional training and resources. We have an accelerated training which has all the videos on www.wvondemand.com. You can definitely use that to send someone to watch the videos. Anybody that you want, that you like, you can use. It has some of our training videos, our presentation videos, our dream trip videos. We also have, you may be a part of different teams watching this today. You have your own team website you can be involved with, which has extra training and resources. And then get involved with your team calls. Different teams have different calls at different times. Make sure you're plugged into that every single day that you can that's going on. And usually it's one time throughout the week. All right, so this last section is what we call the placement sheet. And what this has done is really helped us not manage our team, but allow this to duplicate faster. So it's the placement sheet with your top 5 to 10, the city and how you're going to expose it, whether it's online or the DVD or a live presentation, but you see you at the top. So our goal is to have your first 6 out of your 10, and when you get started, I actually write to show the person how they're going to place their new team members on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you're on my left, I'm going to say, you know what, John, you're on my left. Your first 3 people go on your left. 1, 2, 3. Your next 3 people go on the other side. 4, 5, 6. So that is how we teach it, is that we put our first 3 on the team side, the next 3 on the next side, and we start that duplication and that overflow, which power outside left and power outside right is how you're going to place your personal memberships. And our goal is to get your money back. So if you can duplicate this with every single person that gets started, you're going to do the same thing over and over and over again, but it's going to build that momentum on the outside team legs. All right, so here's the keys to success as we wrap up. You got to decide to work this business. Work it smart, but be consistent and build the belief system for yourself. We have a fun product. We have the best industry in the world, and our pay plan is outstanding. So if you can learn to invite, get someone to see it, close them. Hey, that was great, wasn't it? Are you ready to get started? Follow up with them if they don't get started. See if they're ready to get started, and then plug them into the training that we've got, whether it's a regional, whether it's one of our bigger events, whether it's an online training, and never quit. Guys, we look forward to seeing you part of World Ventures and seeing you on the beaches of the world. Have a great day.